Wow, the 8 weeks have flown by. And in this time, I've tried to give you a sense of the wonder that infuses the subject, from the mathematical foundations to the glorious vistas of applications. But it is certain true that at the end of a long sequence, a compressed sequence like this, that you start feeling a sense of ennui, a sense of weariness, when the equations appear more and more drab and dour. It is easy to lose that sense of childlike wonder that John Keats spoke about when he first encountered Chapman's Homer. Then felt I, like some watcher of the skies, when a new planet swims into his ken. Is there scope for wonder and joy in science, in mathematics, in technology? Assuredly there is. And I'm going to leave you with a whimsical word on the importance of joyous discovery, of exhilarating search, of fun in the enterprise. And this is from James Clerk Maxwell, perhaps the greatest scientist in the link between Newton and Einstein. But Maxwell was more than just a scientist. He had an impish sense of fun, and this permeates all his writings, and in many ways makes his discoveries even feel more magical. So I need to set the stage for you for this poem. This is in the best traditions of Victorian parody, of Victorian light verse. The setting was immediately after the Napoleonic Wars had ravaged Europe. The time was between 1857 and 1867, in the middle of the 19th century. And the setting was the laying of a transatlantic cable connecting Europe to the Americas. This project was prodigious in its difficulty. 2,500 miles of cable had to be laid. Enormous technological problems had to be solved. And one of the chief architects of this project was William Thomson, who later became Lord Kelvin. I'm not going to take this tempting alleyway to tell you about this project. It's a beautiful story in its own right. But one of the myriads of technical problems that had to be solved was the following very simple observation. If you send an electrical signal 2,500 miles underwater through a cable, then by the time it reaches its destination, it is going to be severely attenuated. How does one detect a signal which is so attenuated? The current detectors that were available at that time, called D'Arsenault galvanometers, were quite ill-equipped for this task. And Thomson turned his redoubtable mind to it, and he invented a new current detector, a galvanometer, in which he replaced a needle by a beam of light. And he showed it to Maxwell. And Maxwell was enraptured. And he felt moved to write a poem on the glories of this discovery. This is one of 2 poems he wrote, called Lectures to Women of the Physical Sciences. You must remember the time was late 19th century. And this one is an ode to a galvanometer. And I'm going to recite this for you to communicate the joy in discovery, the fun that Maxwell felt in scientific discovery. So this is about Thomson's mirror galvanometer. The setting is a dark room, a small room, an alcove perhaps, with blackened curtains. A little beam of light is playing in, and he has an audience of 1. And so here we go. Ode to a galvanometer. The lamplight falls on blackened walls and streams through narrow perforations. The long beam plays o'er pasteboard scales with slow decaying oscillations. Flow current flow, set the quick light spot flying. Flow current, answer light spot, flashing, quivering, dying. Oh look, how queer, how thin and clear, and thinner, clearer, sharper growing. The guiding fire with central wire, the fine degrees distinctly showing. Swing, magnet, swing, advancing and receding. Swing, magnet. Answer, dearest, what is the final reading? Oh, love, you fail to read the scale, correct to tenths of a division. To mirror heaven those eyes were given, and not for methods of precision. Break, contact, break. Set the free light spot flying. Break contact. Rest the magnet. Swinging, creeping, dying. I'd like to leave you with Maxwell's exhortations on fun in science, in discovery. I wish you joyous discovery, exhilarating searches, as you sift through zephyrs of possibility. At the end, I have been a figurehead for this class. The work which has brought this entire splendid set of video lectures to you has been done by the chefs who have been laboring mightily in the background. I invite you to listen to them bid you adieu and joyous discovery.
Thank you, Professor. We hope you enjoyed dining with us and come again soon. Here's the rest of the crew.
Thank you for all the effort that you put in this course, and please keep learning.
Hi guys, you made it this far. As Franklin Roosevelt once said, you've dared greatly, you've been bloodied, you've been in the arena, and you came out stronger. Congratulations. See you next time.
Hello guys, I'm almost sure that you have enjoyed this course with the legendary Professor Venkatesh. Stay tuned for future courses.
Bye!